Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Crusader Kings 2, a Game of Thrones mod Let's Play. So, in the previous episodes, we became Lord Paramounts of the North. Technically, we are also the King of the North, but because there is a king on the Iron Throne, I am not a king in my own right. We are subservient to the king on the Iron Throne, at least for now. We're going to work on that, obviously. A couple of other things I've noticed, because I always like to kind of just poke around and see what's going on between episodes, or before I start a new episode. And what's going on with my headphones right now? Is now that the kid Bannon Bolton here is no longer the heir to the High Kingdom of the North, I don't feel that it's worth letting these two marry. Again, he's not a good character. Now that his only claim is to Winterfell, I don't really care nearly as much, because there are easier ways of getting that title from him. In fact, what I'll probably do is, since he already hates me, I'm just going to sort of run with that, and we're going to try to bait him into revolting, and then we can just take it and name him a traitor. So, we're going to sort of work our way down that line. In the meantime, we're going to break off our betrothal with him, and that's just going to upset him even further. And so, with that, I've also noticed that down here, the king on the Iron Throne is currently unmarried. And so we might, again I say might, be able to arrange a betrothal between him and our daughter Serena. And he would accept. He would not accept a matrilineal one, and boy would I be surprised if he would, but man, that would be great. So we're gonna go with a regular old marriage there, and I guess we'll get started. Yeah, I mean we've got the entire north under our control. Our military strength has risen considerably. We're gonna need to keep an eye on factions now. That's something that we'll need to really look out for. Actually, nothing really happening in the north. There's plenty of stuff happening in the kingdom at large, but not up in the north. So let's get started. While we're doing that, I'd just like to remind you guys to hit that like button if you are enjoying our Crusader Kings 2 playthrough so far and you would like to see more. And don't forget to subscribe as well. It's the best way to help the channel grow, and the best way to follow along with this playthrough as it continues. He has accepted our betrothal. Cool. So we could potentially be, what would it be, like grandfather to the next king? Conditions are worsening in the Dreadfort. Oh well. They'll live, I'm sure. Alright. Sybil has grayscale. Well, she was already pretty old. Normally we see children getting it, and so I guess it's best, I mean, better nobody get it, but if somebody has to, I'd rather it be an old and inconsequential character rather than a young and potentially consequential character. Apparently everybody's trying to kill Lenara Flint. I'm not gonna really mess with it. So I am not in diplomatic map mode, by the way. Oh, I don't care about that. So many of these random things that I do not care about. So this is the current diplomatic map. It's just everybody's part of the Iron Throne except for Summerhall. What happened here? Oh, it's a ruin. Okay, so that's why. Who's Beth Raventree? Well, I'm just gonna end her plot. We'll get some reinforcements there. But yeah, anyways, I figured this was kind of bland. We can't even see where our land ends, so I started using the direct vassal, just so I could see who I currently ruled. So it was basically from here all the way up to here. And we'll get rid of all of these. Come on. Come on with these like random events that don't matter. Somebody left my court there, not a big deal. Unless it was one of these guys, but I really doubt it. Yeah. Don't care, don't care. Come on. Like, how many people have founded the deposed King Is it Melos or Meros? It's either an R or an L. Meros. Modest attempts to write poetry were never meant to be published in any way, but wherever I go, bards and minstrels are reciting or singing my poems. What does that do for us? +1 diplomacy. Okay. Not that we really needed it, but we'll take it. Gets him up to 14. Have his skills gone down slightly? I feel like they might have. I thought his stewardship was a little bit higher. Serana has... I keep calling her Serana. Serena has developed a habit for wild parties. So we've seen this before. If we go with it, she's either charitable or lustful, neither of which is a bad trait. Curfews give her arbitrary or chaste, both of which are bad traits. So this is the obvious choice. She is lustful, creepy, very creepy, but it's actually a fairly decent trait. Her intrigue goes up, and then her fertility goes up. And obviously, the goal of this relationship here is to have a child that is, you know, part Raventree, part Tyrell. And so, having a higher fertility will, you know, benefit that. Okay. So, let's actually take a look at what's going on around us, because there's not a whole lot happening in the north right now. It's not like we can go, you know, conquering little provinces. We are in control of all of them. So one thing that we could consider, as this autosave goes, is the three sisters are sitting right here. We could start grabbing up land that is not normally part of the north, but then we would be going to war with other, you know, larger factions, so it could get risky. I don't care about any of this. I wish I could set these to lower priority. Like, I don't need to know what's happening in the Riverlands. I don't care if they're increasing their taxes. And I feel like this being Lord Paramount or King of the North is only going to make this worse. Yeah, whatever. Just get rid of him. So, like, if we wanted to take... Oh, wow, these are split into two. That seems kind of unnecessary. Like, that is two very small provinces. Okay. Janella Raventree is not my spy master, so why would I care? You're my spy master. And it's not like they're trying to kill the person, they're just trying to, you know, supplant them at their job, which is not always necessarily a bad thing. Okay. So apparently now I'm hearing about titles changing hands in the Vale. Don't care, don't care, don't care. I think I'm going to bump everything down a priority, and just, like, anything that's currently in low priority is going to be 0 priority. Everything that's high priority is going to become low priority. What? Wow. Did he even have an heir? He was assassinated. His heir, Princess Estalia Tyrell, so his sister. Oh man, that sucks so bad. We lost so much ground right there. Damn. I mean, she's married too, so we can't really take advantage of that, short of like assassinating him and marrying somebody to her, but we don't have anybody to marry to her is the other issue. So there's really nothing we can do here other than wait it out, see if they have any children, and then we'll figure out what we can make happen there. I guess that means that you are no longer betrothed. Yeah, long live the queen. Let's arrange a betrothal. We'll see who we can get. Maybe a matrilineal marriage. Bring somebody in. A decent character if we can find one. Oh wow, look at him. Well, that's easy. Bring him in. Okay. I will attend so that she doesn't hate my guts. Don't care about that. And oh my god, 15 of these. Yeah, we're gonna change the priority up a bit here. Why won't it let me click on these? Whatever. I'll do it in a second. I think you have to right click on a message because it's not letting me right click on these. No, I definitely want those alerts. Okay, here we go. Alright, so drop that down to the log. I think that is sufficient. And we get some piety. I'm okay with that. Don't know who any of those people are. Winter is coming to an end. That is good. Means we'll start making money again. We are saving up our money because, as you guys might remember from the last episode, the Iron Bank wants us to repay the debt that the Starks had accrued in order for them to basically let me start over there. We came to an agreement with the Iron Bank that we would assume the Starks' debts if the Iron Bank supported us in overthrowing the Starks, because the Starks owed a lot of money. So by taking on their debts, the Iron Bank gave me a little bit of a loan up front, and then also some mercenaries and a claim. And so we pressed the claim with the mercenaries on our armies, and we took over the north, but then we assumed the Starks' debts, and so we have to pay that money back. It's actually not that much when you think about it, because they gave me 400 gold, I believe. I'm pretty sure it was 400, and some mercenaries. A pretty good amount of mercenaries. And so I think the amount that they gave me in terms of mercenaries and gold is actually less than the amount that they are asking me to repay. So it's really not that big a deal, and then obviously we became King or High Paramount, High Lord, Lord Paramount, some title of the North. So it was obviously worth it. But it's actually a really good deal if you think about it. We've got corrupt nobles. Go ahead and give them hell. Oh no, they killed him. Was murdered on the orders of Master Lonel. Who's Master Lonel? He's about to catch a beating. Not you. No proof. Oh, okay, well it's gonna let me do this. What happens here? I lose prestige. Yeah, I mean, that's all fine and dandy, but can I do anything else? Plot to kill, plot to kidnap. Can I just lock him up? Let's see. If we fail, he might declare war on us or flee. We'll increase our tyranny by 10. Actually 20 because he has landed. I can't just let this go unanswered. He killed my spy master. Well, let's see. Who can we replace him with? Looks like it's gonna be Desmond or Roger. Roger being the more loyal of the two. I don't know if I'm willing to sacrifice 2 points. She's by far the most loyal. Let's just give it to her. And then I think we want to build a spy network. Yeah, we're going to build a spy network down here. If it'll let me. There we go. So click on him so we don't lose that. We'll say damn him. And then we will attempt to kill him. And we'll pay some people to join us. I know I shouldn't be spending any gold, but we're going to spend a little bit just to make sure that we've got enough backing here. 14%, yeah. I'll I'll take that for 15 gold. Sure, why not? Let's see, there's another 10 for free. Another 8 for free. 17, yes please, and we got another 14 here. We'll pay her off. Cool, cool. 8, I don't know if it's worth paying somebody for 8%. We'll see where we're at. Cool, the queen has taken over. She's been coronated. Come on, I know we're better than 60%. He's going to accept. They're all going to accept. I know they are. It's just a matter of time. The game's like kind of chugging a little bit. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but it looked like it was kind of thinking really hard on something for a second. Okay, we can close that. She should put us, yeah, I was going to say up over 100%, so this should happen. Let's get rid of that. We have Daemon Raventree, who is the son of Miles and Arana. I thought they had a daughter too. I guess not. Huh. Wow. Envious, honest, greedy, and ambitious. Well, am I teaching anybody? No. Well, yes, but not two. Great. I am never going to be able to find him again. Maybe if I go through my court. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to find that kid again. Benjicott, Jojen, Daemon. Okay, so he is in my court. Let's see. Well, his dad was a spy master. He's actually fairly inclined toward that as well. So, who would be the best at educating him in that regard? Desmond or Jane? Let's have Jane do it. She's a pretty good all-around character. Speaking of which, who is my heir currently? It's still Lady Arana. And Jojen is my eventual heir there. He's being educated at 2 years old. That's kind of interesting. Can I educate him myself? Yeah, that's weird. Well, we'll let his father do it until he turns 6, and then we might take over for him. Because he's a little bit too important to just kind of leave that to whoever. We are probably going to be playing as him at some point unless something happens. This is not high priority information. Factions, what do we got? We could start a faction. We could start a... No. I was going to see if there was like an elective monarchy one, but there isn't. Let's see. We can call upon 26,000. Well, right now it's more like 22. What can the Iron Throne muster? I imagine not very much on their own. It's probably very dependent on... Oh, wow. Probably very dependent on vassals, I would think. Yeah, but actually her own forces aren't too bad either. She can call on up to 20,000 on her own. Only 12 right now, but then from all of her various vassals, it's like another 120,000. She is also pregnant, so that's going to be interesting. Apparently they had a stillborn child. That's kind of sucky. Wait a second. This is a regular marriage? Oh my god. So the Howdids, who I don't even think are a real faction or a real house, are going to end up taking over the Iron Throne. This is ridiculous. We gotta get rid of this guy. I mean, I can't plot to kill him right now because we're plotting to kill somebody else. But right now, Ronald Tyrell is the heir. He is 9 and not currently betrothed. That would have been a good match for Serena. Let's look at a betrothal here. We do have a couple of other options. We have Sybil Raventree, Arana Raventree. Let's go with Arana. Wait a second. We want to make sure we do this right. So, your daughter is Sybil. You're my heir. In that case, let's try to betroth Sybil with him. And we can make it a matrilineal one. So we will accept that. And then, this is where it gets really juicy. We try to assassinate the queen. Dun dun dun. So if we can get rid of her, and we actually have a better chance of getting rid of him, before she has any other children, this kid inherits the Iron Throne. His heirs are of the Raventree line, because it was a matrilineal marriage, or betrothal anyways, it still has to become a marriage. But we could potentially usurp the Iron Throne that way. And we're going to try to do that. But that will happen in the next episode, because we are out of time. So, I will leave you guys right here. Thank you so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Crusader Kings 2 with you, and I look forward to seeing you back here for the next episode.